Hey y'all, it's like Refrigerator Special Claire back in the box with another message. This could be a past, present, future energies. Also, the energies could be interchangeable. Yours, quad special, reverse, surrounding energies. Only take your resume. Do not try to force your messages. It does not fit. That don't apply. Let them fly for your mind to be a cage, bird, or bird brain. I curse, I talk fast, and I call out angel numbers. If you hear me call out the angel numbers before or after the messages, and you see them, that is your confirmation. If you don't, that does not mean it's not for you, okay? Let's get it. Let's go to all the newbies. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Soul Family. Some of my OGs, A1s, and Day Ones. Welcome back, y'all. I love y'all from top of the head to by my feet. Sending you guys out peace, love, light, and positive vibes to all soul brothers and sisters. Y'all know what I need to do? Throw them hearts in the air. Wave like we just don't care, because all we just spread no love and positivity. Here, that bullshit. I'm over there. Positive vibes only over here. All right. Let's see what's going on. Let's pull out some tarot. Okay. We had the Two of Pentacles. I think it came out sideways. I'm not sure. Giving me heavy indecisive energy when it comes to making a choice to balance something out. So something can be imbalanced right now. Something can be a little off. Yeah, something very much stuck. Some type of past situation. Okay. Something that was in the past or somebody from your past. This could be reconciliation. So you could be in two minds when it comes to reconciliation, when it comes to somebody from your past or making something balanced. Yeah, we got Queen of Swords energy. So you got to make a head over heart situation. It's like a mind over matter. You have to make a sound choice or sound. You have to overlook the situation. Not overlook. You have to look over the situation very, what's that called again? Swiftly. Okay, you have to, because Queen of Swords is somebody that's very strategic. Okay, very analytical. So you have to analyze the situation from all point of view, all perspective, all, yeah, some type of truth. You have to seek some type of truth or see something. Okay, maybe you are analyzing the situation from all point of view and perspective right now when it comes to something from the past. So there's a choice that needs to be made right now, and it could be in two minds or, at odds. It could be a little in and out, up and down. It could be a little imbalance right now. Trying to manage all this or get all this a little overwhelming. Because the past have a lot of aspects to it, a lot of emotions, a lot of history, and certain aspects of certain parts of this situation is a little blurry or a mystery. I feel like somebody could be thinking about you. This could be somebody from also the past. That could be all in her head. It could be back and forth in between between their minds, like in between their heads. Somebody from your past could be thinking about you and maybe what you said or what you told them. Maybe you gave them some type of piece of advice or a piece of your mind. Maybe you somebody could be thinking about what you said, the last thing you said to them when they cut you off or when y'all broke up or when y'all separated. We got the Emperor energy in the reverse. Abuse of power. This is somebody that definitely in the past was a masculine energy that abuses authority. Now they lost that due to trying to abuse their authority. They lost a position of power when it came to being in your life. I feel like they gave a position, or a position was taken from them in the past due to abuse of power, and the reason why it was taken from them because it's somebody that was causing imbalances in your life. Okay, in the past. Yeah, studying this, and right now you could be in this Knight of Pentacles energy, or this could be somebody that was constantly in the past causing imbalances in your life, or this is something that was going on constantly. Somebody was working really hard, very persistent, and reliant on making some type of changes in your life in the past. Okay, or this could be a masculine right now that doesn't feel like he have any power or a position in your life, and they're thinking about you and the choices they have made in the past. Because of the choices that they made in the past, they feel as though being that they were trying to abuse their power, or they have no power. They could be feeling powerless because of the past choices that they have made when it came to you, and they're reminiscing and thinking about whatever the conversation or the way you cut them off, or whatever you spoke to them, or whatever advice you said to them, or something that you could have said cold-blooded, like, cutthroat, very blunt about something when the last time you guys talked. All right, so somebody definitely constantly replaying the last conversation, the last thing you said to them in the past, and it could be thinking about you, reminiscing about you. And this is somebody that could possibly think right now, how can they come back and ask for your forgiveness or apologize to you? Maybe there was a promise that they gave. Maybe they probably on the timer. They promised you something in the past, and this is somebody that was they were trying to figure out how to like manage that and other things that they were dealing with in that time, in that space in their life. Okay, maybe this person had a lot to handle, a lot of responsibilities. Life could have been very chaotic, all over the place. They had this area was this, that, and that area was that, this was this, that. And it caused some type of changes in within them and y'all, or in the situation or circumstances that may be at hand right now in this present moment. So everybody, 2 of Pentacles sideways. Well, this is you. Some type of past situation may got you imbalanced. Yeah, progress. Yeah, something. 3 of Wands is terrified with 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like there is progress being made. Like somebody was definitely had to make a choice when it came to making progress and trying to move on. I feel like somebody been waiting for a long time for these changes, or for some type of decision to be made, or some type of way of doing things to make progress. Like if somebody was doing a lot of juggling, they were going through a lot of changes, they're making progress right now. Like somebody went through a lot of changes in the past, and yet all still making it through those changes, and still making progress, still putting the time, the energy, and the effort, waiting on their moment, waiting for a chance to come out of what they were going through, but definitely putting in the time and effort and energy, even though there are certain things that could have been imbalanced, but it never stopped them from waiting or putting that effort, or just waiting for the opportunity, or just like evaluating, or strategizing on how to get those things into motion. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups energy, I feel like somebody was very passionate, go-getterish. It's like they was very passionate, very go-getterish. Like, they went towards a situation in the past. Somebody was waited for something to change emotionally when it came to a situation, but it didn't. Oh, that was itching. It didn't, and it didn't go as planned. But I feel like being the fact something didn't go as planned, it could have caused some type of problems and issues when it came to balancing certain things out. It's like somebody was waiting for somebody to change or make a choice, when it comes to make it, because somebody could have been definitely a player, or somebody could played a lot of games, and it's like somebody was just waiting for somebody to change in the past, and they didn't see they was making any progress with doing that. So that goes into say somebody definitely was abusing their power in the past. If somebody could give you chance after chance after chance to change, and waiting for you to change, and you didn't do that, so somebody stuck right now, somebody from your past could be stuck right now thinking about how they abuse their power. Clarify the 6 of Cups. King of Swords. It could be an Aries, Sagittarius, could be those signs, but it's the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy. Okay, or this could be somebody that's a thinker. Okay, King of Swords, he could be thinking about reminiscing on the past, his past choices, his past actions. Okay. Ooh. They could be all in their head, seeking some type of wise counsel or advice, or they just thinking themselves. on the past. Heavy reminiscing, heavy thinking about the past, how they left somebody out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. How they discarded somebody, how they became cold-hearted, or yeah, somebody definitely thinking about how they left somebody out in the past. How they walked away, how they left them off a cold, how they made somebody feel like they weren't enough. Yeah, how they left somebody in this abandoned sorrow energy because they was holding back. Clarify this Emperor in reverse. We got Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, energy up here. Clarify the Emperor in reverse. Queen of Swords. Eight of Wands. She definitely moved on. So, like I said, the Queen of Swords definitely came back out again. Energy. Queen of Swords with the Eight of Wands. I feel like there was some sharp and strong communication said to this masculine, this Emperor. Somebody could have told us, you ain't no man. Because if it was a real man, we wouldn't be in this position right now. We wouldn't be going through this. We wouldn't be having this conversation. Yeah. It could have communicated to this person like excitement, Page of Wands energy, your start for spiritual adventure, follow your curiosity. I feel like enthusiasm and fearless. Yeah, somebody said something with conviction. This is what it's giving me with this Page of Wands energy. Somebody said something, expressed something, or quoted something, because you know the Page of Wands is like letting it be known that I'm going another way. I'm distancing myself. I want something new. And it could have very much been communicated with a cutoff. Like, I'm going to find somebody else new. You're not a man. If you was a man, I won't be having to go find somebody else to talk to, or I won't be able to go somewhere else. Like, strong back and forth communication and telling this person you're cutting this person off and you want to go out and date and meet other people new because you tired of the back and forth. You tired of the wishy-washy or some shit like that. It's like this is the Queen of Swords was definitely communicating a lot back and forth or expressing certain things about moving on, moving forward, about cutting someone off. Yeah. About exploring other options, opportunities, going somewhere, feeling like guided to go towards where they feel happy or what's going to make them happy, doing what's going to make them happy. And that's what this feminine said. I'm going to go do what the fuck that's going to make me happy. I'm going to find somebody else that's going to make me happy and be the man that I need him to be, because apparently you ain't trying to be that man, because you keep sitting here playing games and trying to juggle me and act like I'm not a priority, and you got me sitting here waiting and knowing that I shouldn't be waiting for nothing when you should just be able to make this change or making a choice, a decision to whatever it is. Like, somebody was just making it so hard, and now somebody could be stuck right now in the present moment thinking about that situation. This could be a married couple or somebody used to be married with. This could be a husband, ex-husband, or ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, but it's giving me masculine energy. Have you stuck in this thing of thinking about you and them in the past, and why they didn't make a choice in the past, of kept having you waiting in the past, and this person felt like they were trying to abuse their power. They knew they was in this energy abusing their power. They was in some type of stubborn, egotistical, prideful energy, and I feel like when you quoted those words to them and tell them that they ain't acting like no fucking man, they acting like a little ass boy, and you told them that they want to be out here talking to everybody, running these streets and talking to Tom, Dick, and Mary, and Harry, and Sue. That's when you moved on. You told them like, well, we're done. I'm over it. I don't want you to be on me anymore. I'm going to find somebody else new. Yeah, King of Pentacles. You told me you're going to find you another man. King of Pentacles. You told me you're going to find you a real man. A King of Pentacles. An upright, not an Emperor in the reverse. A man that want to invest with you, yeah. Not a man that I want to ignore you. Not a man that's, somebody that's not going to ignore you, that's not going to act like I want you to no attention. You want a man that's going to provide for you, not ignore you. Not the ones and be out here hoish and fighting and entertaining everybody else. You told him that. Whoever this is. Yeah, you told him that. Yep. Intuition. He's like, yeah, with your high priest. He's like, I know you out here entertaining everybody else. That's why you can't make a choice when it comes to me up here lying and shit. That's why you can't be with me, because you already cheating and lying about being single, or lying about us being together, or lying about what you want to be in a relationship with me. My nose itching real bad when Hermit energy, the Page of Cups energy is like, yeah, you're not innocent. You out here questioning everybody and everything. It's like, you feeling me, you in love me, you care about me, you want me, but it's like, you're not giving me all of you. You giving me bits and pieces of you. You ain't got time for that. It's like, man, I'm where it's at. I'm the prize, the Wheel of Fortune, and that caused some type of change. That created a major change when you told this person, like, go love on who you love. Go show attention to who you love. Show attention to. Go be infatuated with those other options, okay? Because I ain't got time for this little ass cup. They really think about that. Ooh, so the Queen of Swords was the Emperor energy, right? Sorry, I gotta put that back out. Yeah, so this so it was a Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands. So this could be the feminine energy that was trying to build some type of power, or maybe, yeah, or maybe she voiced opinion about you trying to build some type of power. Maybe this is a conversation that's gonna be had about you trying to build some type of power if you're a masculine energy. Or that was already had, or this could be a conversation that could be happening, because this is giving me future energy for some. Yeah, about some type of disagreements, conflict between you and them, drama between y'all. Yeah, somebody's gonna voice that, why they did what they did, why they moved on, why they let go, why they left. Let's clarify this balance with let's clarify Two of Pentacles sideways with the Three of Wands. Yeah, laughter. Someone thought it was funny in the past. Yeah, reconciliation, close friends. Yeah, soul tribe. Somebody in the past. Balance. Somebody want to make a choice, because somebody want to make it, like, somebody wants you, somebody feel like you a part of the squad, like something about reconciliation. Somebody want to come back with you because you somebody that they enjoyed to be with, they was happy with you. So in the past, somebody wanted you to be a part of, they wanted you to be a part of the squad or some shit like that. Like, this somebody that was close to you, but it's like they was playing both sides. Somebody was trying to juggle you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, somebody was trying to play games with you, somebody played a lot of games, or this is somebody that was juggling you or going through a lot. Yeah, maybe after somehow you was happy. It's like, even if you were going through a lot of changes in the background, if you were going through a lot of changes, you still was happy, you still was showing joy, you still was, it's like, no matter what they were, whatever this, if they had you waiting, you still was happy, you still was showing up, and you still was willing to be close to this person for some reason. Like, this person, it's always been you. Somebody knew that. I'm getting this energy out repetitively. Let's get some more. And we got extra, yeah, but somebody's being very extra, being a clown, okay? Some clown energy. Yeah, somebody, like, if you were going through some financial changes in the background, like you were things imbalancing in your life, and like I said, you was going through some difficulties, a lot of ups and downs in your life, somebody was being extra. They thought it was funny. Somebody thought this was funny. It was being real extra. But whoever this is a fucking clown. They didn't want to see you get through all these changes. They didn't want to see you go through the changes. They didn't think that you would ever progress out of these situations, okay? And whoever this person is, they're thinking about that shit now. They want your forgiveness, I guess. Because maybe you was going through financial situation or repossession or something, or you could have lost a home, you could have relocated, you could have moved, or you could have money problems or issues or something. You could have lost a home, you got evicted or something to that nature. You could have lost your car. You went through some hardship, okay? And it could have been like heavy on you, and it caused some type of imbalance in your life, and you could have had to try to work 10 times harder, or just try to figure out how to put back the pieces of that together again. And while you were going through that, somebody was laughing at your pain. Yeah. Somebody was doing extra, being extra. You're dramatic, trying too hard, or starter. Yeah, somebody was a drama starter, and they was laughing at your pain. Thought it was funny to see you go through these changes. Thought it was funny to play in your face. Thought it was funny to have you wait in and doing all this unnecessary bullshit while you was going through what you were going through. So let's clarify the Six of Cups with the King of Swords. What's going on? What's the news with this Six of Cups, King of Swords? Yeah, machismo, masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. Yeah, this somebody was too caught up, too headstrong. Okay, I said that. Yeah, honeymooning. This is somebody that was honeymooning you. Love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. Like, this is somebody that really knew in the past that they really fuck with you. Like, I don't know this person. I don't know if this person had you sitting here waiting, being extra, laughing and shit. Like, you know. There's somebody that was definitely in their pride. This somebody have a big old pride energy in the past. They definitely was prideful, very headstrong, but very toxic masculine. This could be like a player. Okay, machismo is like a player, a Mac Daddy. Somebody that's headstrong or, you know, pro guy, pro. It's low key conceited. I'm gonna say that. Okay. Yeah, this person could have been honeymooning you, doing too much over and over. Than you. Somebody could be plus size in the situation. You could be plus size. We got repo. Okay, so maybe this person disregarded you because maybe you were, you know, not the average. Okay, but they loving on your big butt. However it was, they were loving on your big butt. So it's giving me you didn't fit their requirements. Okay, you were good to love on, but something about you being supersized and repoing and then sneaky link. Like, yeah, you were good to love on, but you weren't good to, like, what, possess them. You weren't good to invest in. So it's like somebody wanted to link up with you. They kept you hidden lover, side piece energy. So they kept you waiting because they wanted to keep you a secret, knowing that they have feelings for you. That's what I'm saying. I said all that. They have feelings for you, but maybe the image that they have, you know, somebody got us manually in this image about themselves, pro-manly. Like, they have this conceited energy about themselves. So maybe if you are plus size or on the healthy side or on the chunky side or on the big side like me, or maybe you could have flaws that they rarely normal people see people with connections will be. This person really have feelings for you, and because they have this mindset or this ego or this thing about this vanity and pride energy about them, like the man in the past, they had this mindset where they look too good to be fucking with you kind of energy, because that's what's giving me. Someone like you, knowing that it was love there, but it's like you were very spiritually woke. Like, somebody had to wake the fuck up. Like, you was very woke, and this person slept on you. I'm just gonna say that somebody slept on you in the past, and they did. Okay, they laughed at you. They slept on you. They feel like in the past, maybe it's like, I don't know, somebody was trying real hard to cause you imbalances. I don't know if this is masculine or other people or just your life itself, but definitely. What's this Emperor in reverse with this Queen of Swords and the Eight of Wands upright? The Emperor in reverse with the Queen of Swords and Eight of Wands upright. It's like, remember I said you were saying you getting a piece of your mind? You told them, bitch, you act like you a man. You ain't no fucking man. You told them this in the past, and they had an ego that I feel like you used to stroke somebody's ego, and then you took it right back. It's like without you stroking their ego, they wouldn't have been shit. And then when you stopped stroking their ego and you took that shit back, they felt like shit. As they should, because that's what your energy the whole time. The fuck? Yep, we got lift off and What, lift off? Yeah, once you let go, you lift off, you got off this motherfucker. Yeah, fast action progression of forward weight is over. Yeah, once you express yourself as a person, once you went off on their ass like a rocket, yeah, brick wall and block them and be in the defense mode. Yeah, hard to reach defense mode. And you tell the person, I'm done, I'm through. You're fucking done. They didn't feel so manly then. They didn't feel like a man then. They wasn't feeling like the man when they walked through. They wasn't feeling like that. When you told them about getting a piece of your mind, you told them about their motherfucking self, about them acting like they were the man when they ain't the fucking man. Okay, they act like a little ass kid. Okay, because that's how they act. Like you want to be a man, but you acting childish as fuck. You want somebody to look up to you, but you being very childish. That's how the 6 of Cups energy. Like you want somebody to look up to you, but you being childish as fuck. So what you gonna do? Pick a side. You gonna be grown or you gonna be a child? Because somebody was very immature and extra. Like somebody thought your life was a joke or some shit was a joke. Like they thought it was funny having you waiting, putting you through all these changes and shit. And then when you start opening your mouth and expressing yourself and getting a piece of your mind and telling them about themselves, and you set your boundaries, and by you opening your mouth and not being quiet and mute 5 on the timer, it made this person like, it's just made this person like, God damn, like what? That's how you really feel about me? Hell yeah, that's how she felt about you. That's how Soul Fam felt about you. So what the fuck did you thinking this was? What you thought? The fuck? So yeah, now you got your guard up and shit. They don't know what to do. So why we didn't know this though? Somebody just basically didn't expect you maybe to give them a piece of your mind. They sitting there thinking about that shit now. How they allow this mindset, this ego of them drive them out of a connection. Yeah, constant battles. Yeah, there's always a fight between y'all. My nose is itching real crazy, y'all. Always fighting and arguing between y'all. Yeah, could never find a peace in the situation. This is find peace in the situation. Constant battles. Yeah, it was always arguing with them back and forth. Could never find peace in the situation. Yeah, this person called himself leaving you out in the cold. They wish they didn't because it came in reverse. Person wish they didn't leave you out in the cold because that's what they did. Or maybe the person feel like they left you out in the cold because they could never find peace in the situation because they was always arguing and fighting. But they left you out in the cold and they thought that shit was funny in the past. And if they left y'all in the cold and y'all was married or y'all was in a relationship or y'all was in a commitment, y'all had some type of financial or y'all just had some type of situation together and one person left the other person, it turned somebody world upside down and create a lot of changes and imbalances, and it took you maybe a long time to even get yourself back on your right foot. And this masculine was in a position with this King of Swords upright and the 6 of Cups. They was in a position where they could have helped and assist you, supported you, or came back with an apology to help you and fulfill their promise, and they didn't choose that. They used their abuse their power and authority, and you had to tell them about themselves. Like they built their power and authority. They were being very strategic in how they was taking action towards you to abuse their power. Okay, somebody was doing some shit, kept doing it over and over and over and over and over and over. Now the shit done hit the fan and they're blocked. And now being that this person was trying to constantly battle with you and never trying to find a peace in the situation. After they left you on the cold, they felt fucked up about it. Yeah, they still battling that shit while you sitting there in the 9 of Cups. See, at a point in time, you were going through conflict, confusion, and drama and all this, and they were sitting there gloating about it, happy, content. Their life was at peace. They was the world around them, everything was good, glitter and gold. They was getting the attention they needed, but you were going through all that chaos and drama, and they were sitting back and watching, relaxing, and watching that shit. Happy and content. Okay, after you could have blocked them, or they were seeing you struggling, they was finding severance or peace, or they was finding some type of grace out of that shit. Seeing you struggle, seeing you being attacked, seeing you have to defend and fight for yourself or stand up your ground on your own. Yeah, but they didn't understand why they was sitting back watching you do all that, watching you carry all these fucking burdens and shit. That you were watching you carry all this fucking, doing all this, putting in all this hard work. They didn't know that was building you with strength. They didn't know that you had the strength and the power. They probably knew that, or they seen that shit, how powerful you was to do all that shit. Carry the word on your back and defend yourself and protect yourself and get out of every booby trap and obstacle that were created for you. That didn't do nothing but show how powerful you was, baby boy, baby girl. And how much of a earth angel you were, how tempered, how balanced you are, how you can't be moved or fucked with. And they got a problem with that because they was competing with you and trying to win at all costs, allowing their ego to get in their way, their pride and ego and vanity energy to get in the way, their superficial mindset or this conceited mindset, this stubborn ass energy, try to win at all costs, and don't, because they wanted to win. They mad at you, walked away from the conversation. You said what you said, and you walked the fuck away. So that made them feel like they didn't get the last word, so they're gonna make your life miserable. They could have reached out, and you could have said something to them, and you told them yeah, I'm not about to continue to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? I love you, but I don't got time to be stressed out with you. I think it's time for us to go somewhere else, our separate ways. And you made a choice to be happy, and that caused some type of conflict for somebody because you didn't want to sit fucking waiting around. The fuck? Yeah, wishing. So somebody start wishing and praying on your downfall, or somebody start playing some fucking candle magic or some shit. Okay? Or maybe I'm hearing boy oh boy, or the person wish they didn't do that. That's what I'm hearing when I said I'm hearing that. Boy oh boy, I wish I didn't do that. Yeah, DMX back in one piece. Yeah, because you know how everybody underestimate DMX, and you know what I'm saying? This could be you. DMX is like real rough rider. Yeah, you a rough rider. Okay, somebody know you're a rider. Okay, you had a rough patch or something. You like, you're a ride or die kind of energy. You're a rough rider. You rough, you tough, you forward tough, you build forward tough, and you gonna ride to the wheels fall like 1-on-1 a timer. You somebody that's always gonna get yourself back. You always gonna bounce back. You gonna always bounce back. You fall, you gonna get the fuck back up. Get that towel, put it on you, wipe that sweat off you, and keep it going. Yeah, success is in the future for you. So there's nothing. It's like this person didn't expect you to succeed or overcome none of this shit. They thought they was going to have you sitting there stuck waiting for them to come back and rescue them. Because I'm here, rescue me. Dun, 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 dun. Can't you see that I'm lonely and I'm losing? Come on and rescue me. Come on, baby, and rescue me. You ain't do that because I need you by my side. Can't you see that I'm lonely? They thought you was going to be in that kind of mindset, but you weren't. If anything, it was they codependent ass said. It was just sitting back watching you struggle, like you was going to want them after you put all the work and time and energy for yourself to get out of a situation. They thought it was going to sit back and have you weigh in, let you do all the work, and then come back and be like, oh, well, I want to tell you the truth. I'm going to give you peace of my mind. After they created obstacles and kind of challenges for you, or they kept trying to battle you or some shit like that. Yeah, we got big bang energy. If something doesn't feel right, it's like, not somebody feel like something ain't right, or somebody trying to make it seem like something ain't right or something like that, because you in this big bang energy, because you in this level of energy. It's nothing stopping you. Like, you just succeeded, and it's like they thought you were not going to succeed, and that don't feel right to them, because it's like you wasn't supposed to make it out of this thing without me, and you did. Oh well. So yeah, sit back and think about that. So that was some dumbass shit, whoever this was, to think that somebody wasn't gonna. I keep saying uninvited guests. It's flipped over in the deck. Okay, somebody no longer invited. No longer a guest in your mindset. No longer a guest. Yeah, we got $500 unexpected. Could be significant. Somebody could receive some money. Some money could be coming. Or some unexpected money could be on its way. Yeah, he or she doing spell work. Did I say somebody doing candle magic? Somebody spend up some $500 money. Somebody expect to be spending up to. Somebody spend $500 or more on doing spell work. You wouldn't expect this person to be doing none of that type of shit. Going to nobody to do no fucking spell work on you. That's what they could have been doing. Laughing at you and sending you spiritual attacks. The whole time, my nose itching again. My nose are itching to be witching on the right track. I'm tinkering. That means everything I'm saying is true. For those who don't know what nose itching symbolism to me. Heavy when I said spell work, my nose started itching real bad. So, okay. He or she are a junkie, and somebody can have some type of addictions, or they could be addicted to doing spell work. Or they have some addictions that they trying to deal with, they hiding. Yeah, a private meeting. Yeah, they could be addicted to getting spells done on you. Private meeting, they hiding this. Oh, whoever this person is. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. This could be a married couple. This could be a couple. This could be somebody you used to be married to. Okay, this could be somebody that's definitely taking a lot of action. Queen of Swords, abuse of power, authority. This could be also somebody that's tapped into divination. It could be abusing of power, or this is somebody that has some type of ranking too, and they're abusing their power, but it's not for good. Okay, this could be a masculine or feminine, or this could be a couple, or this could be a couple going into a spiritualist, and they knowing they don't even supposed to be doing that shit. Like, I'm trying to tell you, it's a bitch, nigga. It's gonna be a couple. One laughing and one being extra. One being real extra. This the extra. The person being extra is the person, maybe the man or woman you used to be with, and then the person laughing is the person that they with. They all laughing like yeah. Make it hard from them. Make them go through changes. Like they're laughing at people. They're laughing at you, or you laughing at other people being extra because somebody noticed they're doing some shit extra, some extra shit in the background, or they did some shit in the past, and it's like they don't want you to find out the truth about something in the past. Yeah, they don't want, they will also want to know if you know about the truth. It could be a masculine energy. And want to know if you know about some type of truth. And how they try to abuse their power, no matter somebody they was with or something like that. Somebody definitely was stubbornness, because stubbornness came out of here. Yeah. And manipulation. Yep. Somebody disagreement. That's what it was. They want somebody you want you to cooperate. It was like cooperation. Somebody cooperated with somebody to manipulate some shit. This could be somebody that was very stubborn, that you always had a lot of disagreements with. They was cooperating with other people or a group of people to come up against you, and they was all laughing about the shit. And they were starting a lot of conflict or changes in your life. Okay, waiting to see you go through shit. Laughing, and every time they threw some attacks, they waited to see if it was gonna happen. Sat back from a distance, wait to see if that shit was gonna happen, and laughing when they see certain shit start to happen for you. And then this masculine sat right there. Whoever's masculine was in your past, they sat right there knowing the truth the whole time. But since that put them in a position of power, they started going along with the shit, teaming up with motherfuckers. After somebody told them what they were doing and how they was attacking, they started going with it. Helping abuse, which like they were like, okay, well, let's do it together. Shit, let's do it. Let's keep doing it. And so they kept doing it. And now that shit is blocked. Now they can't do it no more. Something happened. Something has stopped. Let's see why it's blocked. Something is blocked. Let's use this Kipper deck. It's blocked because of why? Yeah, toil and labor. And some courthouse, spiritual court could be a situation, or actual court. Somebody could be going to face a court situation. Toil and labor, because they were trying to make something so hard for somebody. Yeah. This could be a court system. This could be a courthouse, or this could be something related to the court, to the judicial system. Somebody working really hard. Yeah, but I've got a message coming in. Somebody working really hard for some type of message about a house to not come in or some shit. Or you could be receiving some message, somebody gonna come in. Somebody been working on something, and you could be receiving a message, or somebody could be trying to work hard for you not to receive some type of message to come to your house or something. They're trying to block something. Yeah, pathway, because they know this is gonna put you on a new pathway, a new beginning, or it's gonna embark towards a new beginning for you. Spiteful motherfuckers, yeah, out of poverty, because these motherfuckers want to see you in poverty. Look at this shit. They're poverty landed right all on this clown shit. They're probably laying right on it. They were laughing at you because they'd rather see you in poverty and going through changes and ups and downs and chaos in your life than see you in instead of expectations. It's like, you're supposed to be expecting something all this whole time. It's like, damn, like, I know I ain't supposed to be in this situation for this long. Like, I ain't supposed to be imbalanced this long. It was because of this man from your masculine from your past. A stubborn, big-headed, egotistical motherfucker, and then they got a troll bitch or a nigga next to them. Because they could be same sex, we don't care, okay, or they could be low key same sex lover, and they got a female for the front, but low key like men whole time. I'm gonna just call it how I'm feeling it. But yeah, expectations. Now you got a message of turn. They have some expectations to keep you in poverty. Now they concerned with whatever person they been going to. So I'm like, nope, you can't do that. It's blocked. Something ain't. So now they working real hard. Yeah. Working real hard, official person. They don't want to see you as an official person. They don't want to see you in high honor. That's what they was working so hard to do, to stop you from being this official high honor person. But you already is that. They're just trying to block it. So it's like, how you blocking something that's already been done? That's what they're concerned. That's what they don't want you to receive the message. They want you to continue to keep working. They don't want you to receive some type of message of being in high honor. Okay? Is you going to get that high honor energy? Damn, these cards just dropping. You have death, community. Something has to end. Some type of a community of motherfuckers, a group of motherfuckers something's about to come to an end, and they either gonna be knocked off, or maybe a community of people wanted to see you in poverty or see you dead. Damn, because they were stealing from you. Yeah, distant horizon. They don't want this to come out. Distant horizon. They don't want to see. They don't want you to message. Yeah, they don't want this in the distant horizon. They don't want some message to come to you, but it's like they're trying to stop some type of message from coming towards you in the distant horizon. Yeah, toil and labor. Somebody working really hard. There's an official person that could be working on it. So there could be some type of judge or lawyer. Could be working hard on something, and you about to receive a message. But somebody definitely trying to stop that from you being in this high honor. Yeah, wealthy man. Somebody wanted to be the wealthy man. And great fortune, yeah. This could be about a wealthy man and great fortune. So there could be somebody that, a group of people wanted to see you pass away, all because of a man. So, and it could be a masculine and a community of people want to see you in the grave. I'm just gonna say that, so that he can be looked at as a wealthy man and a great fortune, so he can receive whatever blessing that was yours. He tried to destiny swap with you. Yeah, he wanted to be a high honor, but the court is in session. This is what he won. He won. Now court is in session. Now somebody could be facing judicial. Okay, high honor. Yeah, courtship. Now somebody thinking they should have married you. They should have been with you. Because they was being very selfish. That's what it's giving me. And extra for no reason. And competing with you and putting you in positions where you didn't have to be in. Like, somebody was being very spiteful. All because in the past, they couldn't have no control over you, or they were trying to abuse their power, and you realized that. And you chose peace instead of conflict. Yeah, fantasy. Ace of, 7 of Cups. Somebody wanted you to be in some type of illusion. Waiting for them to choose you. Wait on me. 202 on the timer. Yeah, waiting for me. I'm gonna be with you. Yeah, man. 7 of Cups. With the wait on me with the musician energy. Wait on me. They was manipulating. A musician is manipulation, like power. Somebody was trying to use power over you. Have some type of power over you. Keep you under some type of illusion. They were putting illusion spells on you, love spells on you. Yeah, fool energy. 7 of Cups. Yeah, they wanted to play the fool. Yeah, they wanted you to be in some type of illusion. They wanted you to be in the 7 of Cups energy. Always in your head, always confused, always don't know what to do, and da-da-da-da. It's not happening anymore. If anything, if it was happening, it can't happen no more. You're no longer in your head. You're no longer in the delusional state. You're no longer wearing the rose-colored glasses. You're no longer in awe or in a fantasy kind of mindset when it comes to this person. You don't even look at the person as a man. If you ask me. All right, that's what I got. Get these signs. I'm gonna get up out of here. These signs. Let's get up out of here. This message get longer and longer. Come on now. Come on. I must don't want no signs to come out. You don't want no signs to come out? Okay. We got Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo at the bottom. Peace, love, and blessings. Till next time. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and feel my light.